Good evening, McKinney ISD seniors. Dr. McDaniel here, standing just outside the Community Event Center at the McKinney ISD Stadium. Alongside me, I've got Dr. Jennifer Pearson, Ms. Jay Gaskell, and Mr. Alan R. Bobby, the principals of McKinney Boyd, McKinney North, and McKinney High, joining me here this evening just so that I can share with you our plans for graduation. I know many of you have reached out over the last couple to 3 weeks, giving me your thoughts and your opinions as to where we should land with graduation. And as you might imagine, we've got a number of people that are not quite ready to get out in large groups, and we've got others that feel completely safe and feel like we should have some form of in-person graduation. Well, let me just start with this. I want to start by saying that I appreciate everyone that has given me input, all the many emails that I've received. Just know this, we care deeply about all of these seniors, and we want so badly to honor you to the degree that we can. That said, we don't want to do it at the expense of someone getting sick. And so we feel like we've reached a compromise that will allow us to honor you to the highest degree possible, given the circumstances that we've been dealt. So here's our plan. What we're going to do is on May the 28th, the 29th, and the 30th, we will have 3 separate days of graduations, just like we've already planned. And what we're going to do is have students show up on their respective day, and you will have a snake of cars throughout the home side of our stadium, decked out completely in whatever ribbons, balloons you want to tie to your car. You get to make it a fancy parade for your class, and you're going to snake through the entirety of the home side, and you'll eventually be directed to go down to the very front of our Community Event Center. The front of our Community Event Center, as you recall, has 2 different tunnels. One is the home side tunnel, and the other is the visitors tunnel. Now what we're going to do is this. When you're in your vehicle and you are moving throughout the home parking lot, we will have 2 very large video boards in the home side parking lot that will show you everything that's going on. All of the cars will be broadcast. What's going on in the stadium will be broadcast so that everyone out in the parking lot that is a student that's here to graduate will get to see what's going on. When you pull up to the Community Event Center, you and your immediate family, up to 5 people, will get out of your vehicle and be stationed every 25 feet through the home tunnel. You will then walk through the home tunnel, you will take a right, and in the south end zone, this is the compromise, we have set up a stage. It will have flags, it'll have board members, it'll have your principal, it'll have everyone on the stage that we typically would have at a graduation ceremony. You will walk across the stage, you will get your diploma, you will have your picture made with your principal, and then you will walk off the stage, go through the visitors tunnel, and then you will leave in the very vehicle that you got dropped off in, as it will be pulled up at that time. We feel like this is a great compromise. It is not perfect. It does not allow for thousands of people in the stands, but I just really don't feel comfortable with that. And as many of you have reached out to me, you don't feel comfortable about that either. So we feel like this is a tremendous compromise, and we're going to be able to honor our graduates of 2020 to the highest degree we possibly can. Now that said, I know that there are surrounding districts that have rented things such as the Texas Motor Speedway, some other very, very large venues, and be it as it may, I just don't feel like at this given time that is prudent for McKinney ISD. I've got the safety and security #1 priority, as it always is, with all of our students and all of our faculty and staff members that are putting this on. So while you're walking across that stage, and I'm talking about your picture being up on this huge video board for all the world to see, your parents will be allowed to come down to the very front of the stage, take whatever pictures they would like as you're walking across that stage, be a part of it, and then they too will leave as you walk down the visitors tunnel, receive your actual certificate at that place, and then get back in your car. Now I know that was just a brief overview of what that day is going to look like. Now let me tell you this, on Wednesday of this week, your respective principal is going to reach out to you with all of the details that are pertinent to your specific campus. They will give you exact times to show up. You're going to be graduating by house. You'll come through the line with X amount of people. They'll tell you where to stand, where to go, what the entire procedure is going to look like. I've just given you an overview. And again, we feel like this is a compromise for those that wanted an in-person graduation. This is as close as we can get without filling up the entire stadium and putting people's health at risk. I realize this is not going to make every person happy. I also realize that there are a number of people out there right now who are very glad that they're at least getting to walk across the stage. So for all of you that are happy, I'm glad you're happy. And for those of you that are disappointed, I'm sorry. This is the best we can do to keep everyone safe. For now, Dr. McDaniel signing off. We'll be in touch with you later. Have a great evening. Take care.